Hey, Dr. Justin here to answer a pretty straightforward question coming out of the early episode of my podcast. So, the word lightworker is all over this podcast, but what does it mean? What is a lightworker? And are you a lightworker? It's not as lofty as it sounds. So, here's a simple 5-part definition. First, you have a strong desire to serve, uplift, heal, or otherwise raise the vibrations of your fellow humans. Second, you have a unique ability to do so, the origin of which you might not fully understand. Third, and this is important, you're motivated to keep learning and growing in your vibration raising ability, and to do more good with that ability. And that's an important distinction. For a lot of good reasons, some people might not be totally ready to explore their gifts and to venture into those depths. And that's a perfectly valid response. But a lightworker is someone who embraces the work and the perpetual learning process that goes with it. Fourth, not doing your light work can actually be painful. And that relates to number 3. You're so motivated to serve your people that the pain of not doing it can actually be more difficult than the ups and downs of the learning process. So when push comes to shove, it can almost feel like you don't have a choice. You always do have a choice, but the motivation is so strong sometimes it feels like you don't. Fifth and finally, lightworkers often live something of a double life, especially in the early stages of their development. As you grow into your gifts and you learn how to walk the path, you still have to fit in and survive. And that process can often leave you feeling split between worlds. Over time, you can start to outgrow this dilemma, but there's a good chance that there will always be people who don't fully understand the first 4 things on this list. So that's it. To review, if you're a lightworker, you have a powerful desire to uplift and heal, a unique ability to do so, you're motivated to keep growing and learning in that ability, it can be painful not to do your light work, and you're probably living something of a double life. To learn more, check out the full episode on the Lightworker's journey on my podcast, The Reluctant Lightworker. And to subscribe and keep updated on new episodes and content, subscribe at drjustinbaker.com/podcast. See you next time and safe travels.